Hello, all my Fae friends, and welcome. I am Nicole Christofferson, and I am going to be speaking with you today about my to-be-read list. It is 2018, which means it's a brand new year, and this year my goal is to read a whole whopping 12 books. There we go, 12. Anyway, the idea is one book every month so that I can get back into the spirit of reading for the joy of reading. And honestly, I did it last year in 2017, and it was great. I read so much more than I had the year before that when I discovered my ADHD and discovered that I had a severe issue when it came to reading physical books. Now, this year, I'm going to be putting a lot more effort into reading physical books and not audiobooks. Audiobooks are great, and I will probably read a ton of them as well. But I want to get used to the actual structure of words in sentences on paper so that I can edit better. Hi, Erebus. Nice to meet you. This is my cat, Erebus. She is an adorable... all you can see is her butt. She's an adorable little black cat. Yes, I'm a witch and I have a black cat. It's great. Anyway, I am going to be showing you the physical copies of the books that I intend to read. Some of them I don't have physical copies of, so I'm going to show you them on my Kindle. Or not Kindle, my Kindle app on my phone, which is... Where did it go? It's here somewhere. Hold on. Boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. Ha ha. Alright. While that's loading up, we're going to get started with the first book that I'm going to be reading is actually a book that isn't out yet. It will be out on the 11th of January. It's called Stars Like Fate by Bree Farmer. It is an amazing book about star-crossed lovers and wars and just so much. The main character, Saphras, and the other main character, Niall, are such lovely, lovely characters. Flawed people and beautiful characters. Also, Bree puts a lot of thought into her worlds, and I really, really enjoy reading all of the amazing stuff. You can actually check out my review on the Amazon page for Stars Like Fate. It's great. Trust me, go watch it, or go read it. It'll be amazing. So that's my book for January. My book for February is... Where did it go? Aha. Templar. Wait, what? One second. It's doing a weird thing. What did it do? Technical difficulties. Okay. Aha, here it is. Let's see if I can get that close enough. Templar Ordering Chaos, The Lone Wolf Book 1. It's a really great book by Kenneth Brooks. I can't really tell you much about it because I haven't read a lot of it yet, but it started out with some really great characters, and I don't think this is a spoiler because it happens in the first chapter, but a guy literally kills himself to go back in time. It's freaking awesome. So go read it by Kenneth Brooks. Yeah. That's the second book, so that's going to be my book for February. My book for March is going to be the second book in that series, which I cannot for the life of me remember the name of right now, and I haven't bought it on Kindle yet. So please forgive me that I can't show it to you. But it's a great book in the series. I have heard really great things about it. I haven't spoiled myself on it yet because I really want to figure out what's going on in the first book first. But I have the third right here. I bought it as soon as it came out. It is an amazing book, and the great thing is Kenneth Brooks, he is an indie publisher, or rather an indie author, and he publishes all his books himself. So I have mad respect for people who publish their books themselves. Plus, you should give indie authors as much love as you do traditionally published authors. So, go get the books. They're big and gorgeous, and I love this cover. Look at it. It's so pretty. I want to read it now. Okay, and then, so that one is for April. For May, I'm going back to a really old favorite. This one is called If I Pay Thee Not in Gold. It is by Mercedes Lackey and Piers Anthony, two of my favorite authors. And basically, I read this book in high school, and it's about a world where women rule because we have magical powers, and men are our slaves. And it goes into depth and detail about it. And the thing I remember most about it is there's an incubus in it. And I thought that was just the dirtiest thing when I was a little bitty baby. It was so cute. So I want to reread it and try and learn something from it. It's a great book. Then for whatever month comes after May, because I'm so done, I'm going to be reading The Neverending Story by Michael Ende, or End. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. For those of you who don't know, The Neverending Story was a really popular series of movies back in, I think, 1980. Don't quote me on that. But The Neverending Story itself is actually a book. And it is nothing like the movies. It is so much more in-depth. And I love this because if you look... here we go. You see, it's printed in colors. Green and red, specifically. And it is, or green and purple, actually. And it is just awesome. And you get different texts in different colors. It's so great. I love this book. I'd been hunting for it for years. And I finally found it. I'm so excited. Then I've got a newer book, Dividing Eden, which is about twin rulers. It's pretty good. I would definitely recommend... God, I gotta get this back in order. I would definitely recommend going and getting this one from Target. As you can see, it was 20% off. But that's where I got it from. And I plan on reading it as soon as I can. Then, here's another favorite of mine that I have already read, but I want to reread it. As you can see, I've already started annotating it and putting in little things. I am making it my own. It's The Fox Woman by Kij Johnson, K-I-J Johnson. And it is a retelling of the Fox Bride myth from Japanese mythology. And it is just... it is so good. I want to learn a lot from this particular book, so I plan on doing a lot with it. And then I'm going to finally finish Mask of Shadows, which is really great. It's the thing that drew me to it is the main character is non-binary. It is they're bigender, I think. I am not sure exactly how they're coded, but they are not male, they are not female, they are referred to as they throughout the entire book, and it's a great story about assassination. Yeah! So that's fun. And then there's another book that I have around here somewhere. It is Howl's Moving Castle, basically, except it's the actual book that the movie is based off of. And it is just an amazing book. I'm in the middle of actually typing it up into a Word document to try and learn from the sentence structures and all of that. So if you're a writer, I recommend you do that. Take your favorites and type them up into a computer document just for your own purposes. Don't distribute it. Don't plagiarize, but you can learn a lot from the way someone structures a sentence and from the way the sentences fall together on the page. You can learn a lot from retyping it and just learning it. Now, that's my to-be-read list at the moment. If you have any suggestions for me, any books you think I would like, please leave them in the comments below. I will go ahead and let you get back to your day. Thank you for joining me, and have a nice afternoon.